Alright, everybody, and Jesse, sorry. I know we talked about doing this all hand tools, but I feel like time is of the essence, so I need to try to get this build done. I am taking this oscillating rotary sander, and we're going to be working on those knots. Do what you gotta do, right? Alright, so I've been working on these knots, trying to clean the wood off of the remaining rings towards the knots, and found this method, shaving it just with a knife, to be the easiest and best method. It does it real quick, so we'll show a little progression of that here. And you can see here, right here is where my ring is that I've followed throughout the bow. And then you see this part, and then upwards, there's a couple of different rings in there actually. And then just take this thing kind of 90 degrees, or a little bit one way or another, to get it to work just right, and just do that. You see the shavings coming off. There's got 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings right there. Alright, let's do a little bit of talking about this chasing the ring business. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell in between whether you need to take more off in a spot or not. This right here is slightly concerning. I think that I still need to remove that stuff right there, but I don't know. So I'm gonna grab this lacquer, spray a little. Ooh. Problem is, this right here could be the next layer, or it could be this layer, and I need to just remove this stuff. Difficult to tell even now. I think that that is needing to be removed. If I'm wrong, that's gonna suck. Alright, so starting to work on it, and I think I might have been right. I'm just taking this pocket knife here, going a 90-degree angle, and pulling down ever so lightly, taking a little bit of wood at a time. So it looks like that hole is actually getting bigger, so that kind of sucks. But it's to the left side, and we're just gonna see what it all looks like. And when I draw the rough bow shape on the back, if I have plenty of room, off to the side of that, I might not do anything. So let's see. Alright, I got a ring pretty well established halfway through. Gosh, I hope I don't mess it up now. And let me show you a couple of techniques I've been using. So for looking for a ring if you're not 100% sure. Sometimes you can use a lacquer and spray it. And it helps. You see the waviness here? That's a ring. Been using my draw knife mostly, but also been using this little pocket knife. So when you know you're in a good spot, when you got a real nice piece of hardwood ring that you want, when you're pulling this down, I found that you see it's getting thin. This layer on top is starting to get thin. Then you put too much oomph in a bad angle, you might shoot down to the other ring and cause a gash. So make sure you're nice and almost flat, a little bit of an angle, and just kind of do like that, okay? You'll notice sometimes you can go down pretty far on that ring, and you can feel the difference because you feel, let's see, I don't have hardly any softwood left. When you have the softwood, you pull it and you feel the peeling. You just peel it like, I don't know, if you were peeling a potato. But when you get to the hardwood, it's more of a scratching. If you can listen. Some of it's really pronounced. And you can feel that scraping in your draw knife. And that's when you know you got down to a good spot, and that's the part that needs to be removed. Okay. Now I'll show you what I use with that little knife. Just kind of go up this way. If you see all of these little, yeah, you can see them, lighter areas, you just gotta scrape past that just a little bit to clean it up. Now, for the people who've done this a lot, I'm sure they can move fast. This is for the new guy, okay? Because nothing sucks more than this is the third ring I've tried to follow. So, I'm taking it slowly now. I don't want to F this one up and do it all over again. Okay. Those are techniques I've been using. Another thing I wanted to show you is I don't have one of those really cool, I don't even know what they're called at the moment. Sawhorse? Something like that. In any case, those are benches that hold your stave in place. And I didn't feel like making one. I'm going to pull the rings off in a different way. So I came up with this where I leaned it on this table. Okay. Got the foam that you get on those, you know, those exercise mats. Tied it in one place and then tied it again there. I mean, it'll move upwards, but as long as you're keeping pressure downwards, it doesn't go further down. And it doesn't move all that much. So it's a pretty good method. Alright everybody, I am exhausted working on this Osage bow stave. I got my gloves out, my hands hurt, man, my thumbs hurt. Been using this bad boy. Been using this knife I made out of a lawnmower blade. And it is not bending. Did a really good job tempering this sucker. Definitely worth having. Yeah. I can still shave with it. Just kidding. You know, do that, I don't think. But I thought I was gonna use sandpaper. Didn't. Thought I was gonna use some more power tools. Didn't. Pretty much right now the oscillating spindle sander is the only thing I've been using, power tool related, which really did a good job getting me where I needed to be at the knots, and then going further in to expose the knots. And we'll show you where I'm at right now. Look at this. I needed some Rockstar, Coke. It's exhausting stuff, man. One thing I wanted to mention is there is a phantom knot on this Osage. Yeah. It's gone now. It's a big old knot. It's gone. I'm going to show a comparison picture on this video. Tell me where it's at, huh? It's not there, is it? Phantom knot. Sucker was right there. It's gone. No trace. Nothing. Nada. That's Spanish for nothing. It's gone. In any case, this is what we've been doing. Just bringing knots down. You know, the big question I had was, what do you do with them? They were ugly. They kind of look like this. Okay. So, what do you do with them? So, what I thought was, okay, we left the knots there when we were chasing the ring, but what I was thinking I was supposed to do is go ahead and, you know, clear the knots rings all the way down to the ring that was chased throughout. But I was just, you know, having a little bit of anxiety about that, because this is an awesome bow. It was given to me by a great guy. I didn't want to mess with this thing up. I know about bows, but I've never done this specific one. So he confirmed it. He said, yep, you just you take the rings on the knot down to the rings that you chased, pretty much. And that's what I did. I kind of let this one alone. Maybe I could have done a little bit more, but I don't think I'm going to have this in the stave, so I kind of didn't worry about it. This right here, same thing. These, I'm going to work on this some more. Get this further down. See if there's some way. The knot on this side is over here. There's a possibility I can use this section. Not that. Just without that. Yeah. And, you know, this is going to be interesting because then we got a little bit of bend here in the grain, and I'm supposed to follow the grain. Straightens out. It's pretty straight. Pretty straight. And what I'm hoping, I don't know if I can do this either, there's a couple of tiny, almost not knots. Huh? Okay. Right here. And I don't know what to think about that yet. What I'd like to do is keep this opened bend here, keep that knot, and finish up tip somewhere around here. I think that would give it some great character. All right, Thanks for watching Go Geronimo. In the next video, we're going to draw the bow on the stave. We're going to follow the lines. We're going to work our way around knots. We're going to see what we can do, what we can create out of this bow stave. Is it going to be easy? Can't promise it will be. Will it be adventurous? Hell yes. Alright, and thank you so much, Jesse Garcia, for sending me that bow stave. Without you doing that, I wouldn't be doing this video. And I would be without a cool friend. So, he also sent me this anvil. We'll do a video and I want to show you that. Really cool. 66 pounds. Railroad track anvil. Did a little bit of welding. Put his own horn. We'll check it out. Alright. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for watching Go Geronimo. I can hear myself blinking.